Welcome in, everybody, to a Wednesday afternoon spring training game. We got Jays and Yankees again. Kyle, William, Colin, Z, Benoit, Bernie time. If you're still here, I saw you chime in a few hours ago. But thank you guys for being here. William, thank you. I love my intro, so appreciate the kind words about that. We are going with the Jays and Yanks today. They will have the on-field camera up and running. It'll be quiet, though. No audio. So allow me to be your audio. That's what we're going to try to do anyway. I am also going to do a little pregame. Let's talk about this game. John, yeah, should be a good game. I'm very interested to see. Pitchers are starting to get stretched out. We're going to see maybe a little bit more Thomas Hatch today. But let's take a look at this thing. Let's get into the pregame. Here are the lineups for today. Springer, Simeon, and Bo go 1, 2, 3. Then it's Teoscar, Rowdy, and Gurriel. Cavan hitting 7th as they're experimenting with him a little bit deeper down that lineup. Grichuk is DHing, and Kirk. We get to see some Alejandro Kirk today. Love that. For the Yankees, LeMahieu leads off, followed by Judge, then Hicks and Stanton. Torres in the 5 spot. Jay Bruce. Get used to seeing Jay Bruce. I think we're going to see a lot of Jay Bruce this year. Then Gary Sanchez, Clint Frazier, and Derek Dietrich as Dietrich continues his audition to try to make this Yankee club. The starter for the Blue Jays today, we get Thomas Hatch. This is going to be his second appearance. Thomas Hatch, his first time out against the Pirates. 2 innings. No hits allowed, but did walk a couple of batters, struck out a couple as well. So this is going to be the second appearance for Thomas Hatch this spring. Will be interesting to see how he performs. Here's a little bit more on Thomas Hatch. This is from 2020. This is where you can see what has he performed well with. And what I honestly like the most out of this is that fastball spin. I like where he sits there, sitting in that 96th percentile. That's a good place for him to be. You know, we saw him for the first time last year, 17 games, only started 1, but a 2.73 ERA and a 1.17 WHIP. This is going to be his age 26 season. I think there could be something here for the Blue Jays. So we see how he ranks in all of baseball. Again, looking good with the spin rate. Uses the 4-seam fastball, the changeup, and the slider. Those are his top 3 pitches. The game, Raul, will not be on Sportsnet. It'll be on the Blue Jays field cam. So it's a fastball the majority of the time, almost half the time, and then it's the changeup and the slider the other half. And very rarely will he go with the sinker. You can see here the sinker he only uses about 7% of the time. The rest of the time, it's that fastball, the changeup, so mixing up speeds, and that slider. You can see that is probably what we'll see. Interesting in spring training, always to see what guys are working on. So what does he go with? Are we going to see a similar mix to what he's used to, or do we see more changeups? Do we see more sliders? Is he going to work on the sinker today? So that's what's always interesting to me with these spring training games. Guys just, getting used to some things, working on some things, and I'm interested to see how that plays out. Let's see. I'm trying to get my camera lined up here so I can watch this with you guys. Let's get that squared away. This is also another reason we're on here is I wanted to take a chance to promote the new Blue Jays channel, BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. Make sure to check that out. Definitely want to subscribe to both channels. You want to be a subscriber here and you want to be a subscriber there if you're a Blue Jays fan. More in-depth, deeper dives into Blue Jays content over there. Whereas here, there's still going to be Blue Jay content, which again, that's why I say you want to be in both places. But Jays fans, you want to be there. Camera is live. They have the umpires finishing up a meeting. I see the green hats. Kyle, it's a great St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. So there's our Thomas Hatch talk. Also, Ben Wagner tweeted out a little bit ago that these are the expected pitchers for today. Thomas Hatch, Tommy Malone, Francisco Liriano, and A.J. Cole will be towing the rubber today as Thomas Hatch is out there wearing the number 31. Blue shirts, white pants, green hats, and Thomas is going to take his warm-up pitches right now. So we are going to, and also here's another thing as we finish up this pregame broadcast schedule. It's about to pick up, folks. Was basically nothing. All we have had is this on-field camera, which we're all watching right now. Try to be your voice for that for a little bit. The broadcast schedule gets better. Today's the 17th. You can see there's a game on the 20th, the 21st, the 22nd, the 24th, the 27th, 28th, 29th. We have games every day or every other day starting Saturday the rest of the way through spring training. So that's got to make you feel good. We'll finally get the games back with some broadcasters. Won't be any of our guys, but at least it's something. I also find it interesting. I don't know if anybody's with me on this, but it is just the Yankees, the Phillies, and the Tigers the rest of the way. That is it. That is it. Those are the only three teams that they're going to be playing the rest of the way. No Orioles, no Pirates, no Rays, nothing. It is Yankees, Tigers, and Phillies the rest of the way. Are going to get to see them a lot. Thomas Hatch finishing up the warm-up tosses. I think he's got a couple more to go here, and then we'll see DJ LeMahieu step to the plate. There's Kirk with the toss down to second, and DJ LeMahieu approaches the box to get this game underway. All right. Let's move some things around here. Again, thank you guys for being here as we dig into this. I want to, again, part of today, a big reason why we're doing this today is I wanted to tell you guys and promote to you guys that we have a new channel. The Blue Jays BALLCAP Sports channel is live. I was going to do this on that channel. However, I have to be up for 24 hours. As that ball sails high to LeMahieu, it's 1-0. I got to be up for 24 hours before I can stream on that channel. And it has not been 24 hours yet. So we are exclusively, at least for today, as LeMahieu files it off, we're here. And again, that's why I say you want to be in both places. You want to be a subscriber here, and you want to be a subscriber on the BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays, because there's still going to be Blue Jay content on the main channel, on the original channel. There will still be Blue Jay content. So you don't want to go away. But if you want more Blue Jay content, LeMahieu fouls another one off. It's a ball and 2 strikes. If you want more Blue Jays content, then you want to make sure you go to both. So I have pinned a link to the Jays channel. What channel is the game on? Not So Family Fun Vision. So it is on the Toronto Blue Jays. It's the outfield camera. It's their field cam. No audio except for me. So if you want, the 1-2 is fouled off first base side. Looks like it's going to get out of play. If you want, throw that on and minimize me if you want. If you want to watch that game in full screen and keep me minimized just to hear something, go for that. Do that. You don't have to watch me. You can watch that. It is on the Twitter. Yep. You can go to Blue Jays Twitter. It is there. So there's a few different places that you can find it, but it is on. You can find it on Facebook. You can find it on Twitter. It's all over the place. Make sure you click that link. And again, there's no audio, so you can, if you want, again, minimize me. The 1-2 comes over in the dirt. It's 2-2. LeMahieu with a few foul offs here, so making Hatch work. So you'll get some audio from me, and you'll get the video from there. Let's see, the 2-2 from Hatch. DJ LeMahieu goes down looking, working on that slider. Gets him with the slider. So 1 up, 1 down. DJ LeMahieu goes down looking. Good start for Hatch. These Jays pitchers have been racking up the strikeouts in this spring training. You got to love what you've seen with our Blue Jays pitchers. With LeMahieu, it was the fastball, slider, fastball, sinker, slider. Called out looking at the slider. So now Aaron Judge is up. It's 1-0 on Judge. One thing we are interested in watching is sinker inside is his pitch mix. We know he is primarily fastball, changeup, slider. How much of the slider do we see? Slider is number 3 pitch. And do we see the sinker at all? Sinker is his number 4 pitch, rarely used. Judge takes a slider. Where are we looking at? Judge with a base hit on a 4-seam fastball, hits it into left center field, and Judge is on. All right. So we'll watch that. Thank you guys for hopping in again. We are going to be here for a little while. I'm getting an automatic refresh. Does anybody have that problem where they're watching the game and it automatically refreshes? It's rather frustrating. Let's try something. I'm going to have to mess around with my feed because I am getting a rather frustrating update. It just refreshes. So we're going to try to fix that so we don't have to worry about that. So just bear with me for a moment. Again, thank you for being here. All right. Hopefully this will be better. I'm actually going to run it through my web browser and not through the Twitter link because the Twitter link kept refreshing. It is 1-0 on Stanton. We got 2 outs. Let's see. Hicks popped out to Bo on the first pitch. So Judge still on at first with 2 down. It is 2 balls, no strikes to Giancarlo Stanton. Hatch working from behind here. Stanton rips one back up the middle, and it is going to be first and second. It is going to be first and second with 2 down for Gleyber Torres. Hatch giving up a couple hits here. Again, we are expecting today to probably see Hatch go a few innings, and after that, Tommy Malone is scheduled to pitch, Francisco Liriano is scheduled to pitch, and A.J. Cole is scheduled to pitch. First pitch to Torres is a swinging strike. It's 0-1. Looks like a slider again. So I would anticipate Hatch is probably going to go 3, depending on the pitch count. And from there, Malone probably 1 or 2 innings, Liriano 1 inning, Cole an inning. No Mountain Dew today. We are rocking with some. We're going with the Pepsi today. This stream sponsored by Pepsi. Not really. Nice action there on the slider. Gets Torres to buckle his knees, and it's 0-2 on Gleyber Torres here. Good start here. Let's get this thing done. Again, make sure you guys subscribe here. Subscribe to the new Blue Jays channel, BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. You want to be in both places. The 0-2 to Torres is outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got to think Thomas Hatch has a very good chance at breaking with the club in a bullpen role. Here's the 1-2 to Torres. Grounded to second, and that is going to do it. The top of the first is done down in Dunedin. Coming up for the Jays will be Springer, Simeon, and Bo. So that'll be nice to see. Taking the mound is Montgomery for the Yankees. He's going to get his warm-up tosses in. Yankees also wearing the green hats, gray pants, the dark blue tops, and the green hats. Baseball Daniels got the sub. Welcome. Any new subscribers while we're here, make sure to let me know. I'd love to give you a shout out and thank you for joining. Make sure, again, you get to both locations, both spots. Ellie, this is going to be it. This will be it. I will be providing some audio for the feed that has no audio. So again, we're talking about it. Guys, go ahead if you want to. Pull up the audio. You can minimize me, and we'll give you some audio to go with this game. Kevin, welcome in. Montgomery finishing up his warm-ups. Matthew, the game has started. They are going to the bottom of the fourth. Springer is walking to the plate right now. Montgomery's done with his warm-ups. Springer coming up. Gives the ump a little hello. Where can you find the stream, Eli? Well, you can go to the Blue Jays, bluejays.com. You can find it on their Twitter. You can find it on their Facebook. You can find it anywhere, really. All right, let's see here. It's going to make a change here. We still have the pregame thumb up, so let's make that change. Springer jumps on the first pitch and grounds out, one away. Okay, we're updating the thumbnail. The question, Matthew, got me thinking about that. We need to update our thumbnail. Still have the pregame thumbnail, so that's gone now. That's better. All right. Raul, I would love to see Manoah as well. He is not slated to pitch today, unfortunately. First pitch to Simeon is over for a strike. Oh, 1 coming in. Montgomery working quick. It is low for a ball, 1-1. Let's see. Simeon grounding sharply over to Gleyber Torres on a 1-1 count, 2 down. So 3 pitches from Jordan Montgomery here, and he's moving quickly. The Jays are not interested in hanging around in that box. Jordan Montgomery, this will be his 5th season with the Yankees already. Came up in 2017 as a rookie, started 29 games. First ball to Bo Bichette, sails high and away. It's 1-0. Started 29 games in his first start. 3.88 ERA. Things look good. 155 innings, 144 Ks. The 1-0 to Bichette is over for a strike, 1-1. But then Montgomery, 6 starts in 18, only 2 games in 19, some injuries. 2020 started 10 games, elevated ERA of 5.11. Bo Bichette fouls the 1-1 off first base side. So it's 1-2 on Bo. Montgomery is, certainly an opportunity for him to make this rotation as the 4 or 5. So how he performs, we will see. The 1-2 sails away. It's 2-2 with Montgomery. Mark, yes, the score is 0-0. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Bichette. Simeon grounded out on the second pitch. Springer on the first pitch. So Jordan Montgomery not having to throw many pitches here. Here is the 2-2. It is in the dirt. Ump says Bo went, and that is going to do it for the first inning. 0-0 Yankees and Jays. We will go to the top of the second. It'll be Jay Bruce, Gary Sanchez, and Clint Frazier coming up for the Yankees. And everybody make sure you subscribe to the new Blue Jays channel, BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. There is a link in the chat. Make sure you do that. And if you want, you can also find me on Twitter at Jim Riley Live. But today's stream, if it's brought to you by anything or sponsored by anything, it is brought to you by the new Blue Jays BALLCAP Sports channel. I was going to do this stream from that channel, but the channel is not yet 24 hours old. So I am not allowed, you're not allowed to stream live at that point. How do you think the American League East winds up this year? I think the Yankees and Blue Jays are going to be battling for first. I think the Rays and Red Sox are going to be battling for third. And the Orioles are just going to get crushed. Benjamin, the channel is only on basically MLB.com through the Blue Jays. It is the field cam. No audio for that. The only audio you can have is me. I've said it a few times now. I will not be insulted if you pull that game up, minimize me to keep the audio, and just have that, because there is no audio. Ryu Cy Young, if he could stay healthy, he's certainly got the potential to be the Cy Young. And I do apologize. I don't know how the quality is on your end. I am getting a notice that the connection is unstable. I think the problem is I'm trying to run too many devices right now. My kids are in the other room on their tablets. They're both pulling on my internet feed. I've got my stream of the game going on over here. So I might be trying to get too many devices running. So I appreciate you hanging with me. If there's any issues with the audio, let me know. Yes, we're all unstable. This feed is just a symbol of life. How do you get the game? Amazing Baseball Plays. It is through Blue Jays. That's a good point. Yankees probably aren't promoting this. So if you go to the Blue Jays website, bluejays.com, or the Blue Jays Twitter account or Facebook page, there is a link to the field cam. And there's no audio for the field cam. It stays fixed on the pitcher. In the bottom right, there is sort of a picture-in-picture of the field. That's it. Thomas Hatch is ready to go here in the top of the second. Blows a fastball by Jay Bruce to jump ahead. No balls and a strike. Fastball coming in at about 94 right now. The 0-1 on its way to Bruce. It is outside. 1-1. That one about 95. So Hatch trying to get that velocity up a little bit. Hatch working quickly. Here's the 1-1. It is pulled foul first base side. Changeup got Jay Bruce ahead of it. It's a ball and 2 strikes on Jay Bruce. So we'll see what Hatch uses here. He's gone fastball, changeup. We know he's got the slider in that arsenal and the sinker, but the sinker's not something he uses regularly. The 1-2, it's another changeup that Bruce lifts into the outfield for an easy first out. Gary Sanchez coming up. The top beam, welcome in. Nathan, thank you for subbing to all of the new channels. I appreciate that. Appreciate the love for all of the channels. Make sure you check out, we're running this through BALLCAP Sports Baseball to promote the new channel BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays for more in-depth Blue Jays content. If you're a Yankee fan and you're here, then you maybe just want to stick to BALLCAP Sports Baseball. I did do a Yankee spring training update with Tony Acosta. Yankees fans might know that name if you listen to WFAN. He was the producer for Evan and Roberts for a long time. First pitch to Sanchez is over for strikes, 0-1. Thank you, Kyle, for the subs. Yes, if you sub to all four, because we've also got a football channel for Bills Mafia and a basketball channel to focus on Syracuse basketball. And when there's no Syracuse basketball, I'll talk about anything else in the basketball universe. In-person school, watching, let's go. Bench, hey, whatever you got to do, love it. Can't wait to see Robbie Ray. I'm with you. Matthew, Hatch is starting. Yep, Hatch is out here in the second inning. It is a 1-1 to Sanchez. Kind of rides in a little bit. 2 balls and a strike to Gary Sanchez. We've seen everything but the slider in this at-bat so far. Changeup, sinker, changeup. The 2-1 is, there's the fastball. Moved inside, so it's 3 balls and a strike on Gary Sanchez here. With 1 out. BZ Baseball, welcome in. So it's 3 balls and a strike on Gary Sanchez. Thomas Hatch with the Blue Jays is going to be entering his age 27 season. Oh, I'm sorry. This is going to be his age 26 season. Last year, 3-1 in 17 games. Primarily came out of the bullpen as Sanchez fouls it off. It's full count 3-2. 17 games, only 1 start for Thomas Hatch last year, but we talked about it at the beginning. One thing we like about Hatch is the rotation, the spin on his fastball. So I think there's a lot to work with there. 3-2 to Gary Sanchez is pulled foul third base side. On the changeup, so it's 3-2. They'll do it again. So I like what Hatch could do. Hatch is going to be very interesting to see this year, BZ Baseball. I agree with you 100%. I think Thomas Hatch is a nice piece to watch for. I really want him to start in that bullpen. Here's the 3-2 to Sanchez. Gets him swinging out in front on a 3-2 slider. There's that slider. Great approach to the match. Didn't show him the slider until the very end. It was changeup, sinker, changeup, fastball, changeup, slider. Love that approach. That's a great approach by Thomas Hatch. Clint Frazier coming up. Yankees fans, let me know what you think about this. Talked about this with Ernie. First pitch is inside 1-0 on Frazier. You got Brett Gardner coming back. How you feel about Brett Gardner coming back and potentially taking at-bats away from Clint Frazier? Yankees fans, let me know. Jonathan, Vincent, Yankees, this is a fine place for Yankees fans, amazing baseball fans. Let me know what you think about this Frazier versus Gardner situation, because Gardner is he's been there for 10 years. He's been there forever. 2-0 to Frazier is right over there for a strike, 2 balls and a strike. You got to let me know who you want. Let's see. Jonathan, I cannot put the game on. There's no audio, so what you can do, I've said it, I'm not offended if you want to put the game on. Slider comes back in, catches the corner of the plate, 2-2. You can put the game on and minimize me if you like. I'm perfectly happy with that. I will not be offended. There is no audio with the game, and it is just through BlueJays.com if you want to get this field cam. Because I don't think it's on Yes either. So it was a good place. Let's see. Is Jordan Romano healthy? I believe he is. Foul off on Frazier. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs here. Amazing Baseball Plays asking who's my favorite Jays player. Right now, I guess it's probably Vladdy. Amazing Baseball Plays. I think Frazier will get most ABs, but Gardy, you like Gardy. Yeah, I mean, it's just as long as Frazier gets the majority of the at-bats. Joey, great situation in competition. Frazier's better will be the number 1. Okay. The 2-2 pull foul third base side. Frazier is battling here. Can someone share the link here? Let me see. I'm sure I can. Someone beats me to it. That's all good. But I will dig it up. Two to Frazier. Tries to get him to chase that slider. Doesn't get him. That was the pitch that put away. Here's the link. Link to game. That was the pitch that put away Gary Sanchez, and Frazier draws a walk. So Frazier's on. So we've got 2 outs, first base runner here against Hatch. Got to like Frazier, though. I think there's just a lot of potential with Clint Frazier. As long as he gets the at-bats and doesn't lose out too much time to Brett Gardner. Last year, 160 plate appearances, 267, 394, 511 slash line, 8 home runs, 26 runs batted in. I mean, Frazier's got to play. Frazier's got to play every day. First pitch over is a strike to Derek Dietrich. Again, Dietrich out here trying to basically earn a spot on the team as one of the lefty bats. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Sean Miller. Happy to have Gardner back with the Yankees. That's great. I think Gardner's going to have to play all over the outfield. Dietrich fouls it off. It's 0-2. MLB Zone, I'll give you a shout out. MLB Zone is here. Happy to have you here. MLB Zone, are you creating content? If you're creating content, let me know. I'm happy to give a shout out to content creators. I'm creating content, trying to get subscribers, trying to get people to find out about me, and I'm happy if you're in that same spot. I'll give you a shout out. It doesn't hurt me any. I've got my new channel. This stream today is brought to you by BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. Make sure you go over there. I have a link to the new channel pinned in the chat. Dietrich files it off its own too. Go over there and subscribe. Jays fans, it's a great place for you to be. Jays fans want to be in both spots. Here, BALLCAP Sports Baseball and BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. Yankee fans probably don't want to mess around with BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays because that is going to be exclusively Blue Jays content. So what's the reason they don't get announcers here? I really don't know. Big Air, I think it's a money thing. I mean, look, they don't have a designated radio team this year, Blue Jays. They're simulcasting the TV. Yeah, it's all about money. They're not paying anybody. Ben's down there. Ben Wagner's down there. Speaking of Ben Wagner, I did also want to tell everybody that later tonight I'm going to be talking to Ben Wagner. Not live, but I'm going to be talking to Ben Wagner for a Blue Jays video that will be up later tonight. So again, you want to, and that's going to go up on BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. Hatch gets Dietrich swinging. It's not looking good for Dietrich. That is going to end the inning. Derek Dietrich goes down swinging on a fastball. He was out in front of a fastball. So Derek Dietrich's timing does not look good. Blue Jays will have Teoscar Hernandez, Rowdy Tellez, and Lourdes Gurriel coming up against the lefty Jordan Montgomery in the bottom of the second with the score 0-0. Yeah, thanks everybody for being here. Yeah, I mean, this is just a weird year with all of the, with these teams coming out of a year where they didn't make money. The organization laid off Mike Wilner because of it. Wilner had been there for 20 years. They held on to Ben Wagner. Ben's going to be a part of the TV team. So it's just sort of interesting what they're doing. I do too, Big Air. I actually like that. I like that we can watch the pitchers warm up. That's great. Don't usually get this because usually there's a TV feed with a bunch of sponsors running. So this is nice. I'd rather have Hatch in the pen. I think I'd love to have Hatch starting out in the pen. I think if there's, I'll put it this way. If Hatch ends up starting a majority of games, that could be a concern. We could be worried about that if he ends up starting a bunch of games. Montgomery going through the warm-ups, last couple of warm-up tosses here, and then again we will have Teoscar Hernandez coming up. Everyone interested in seeing how Teoscar Hernandez performs this year after what he did last year with Toronto. 16 home runs in 2 months. Just a great improvement. His batting average went from 230 in 2019 to 289. I mean, he jumped almost 60 points with the batting average last year. That resulted in a 100-point jump in the slugging, the increased power. Does he keep that going is going to be the big question. That's going to be the question. I hope he can. I think all Jays fans hope he can. First pitch from Montgomery, right down the middle, over for a strike. Versus lefties, Teoscar Hernandez hitting 275. He actually has a higher batting average against right-handed pitching. It's 295 versus righties. This was last year. 275 this year. Fouls one off. It is no balls and 2 strikes on Teoscar Hernandez. Sean Milner, thank you. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. And thank you guys for being here. Make sure to subscribe here. Hit that like if you're excited about spring training baseball, excited about the future of either team, whether you're watching, whether you're a Yankee fan or Jays fan. It is 0-2, and it is high on Hernandez. Doesn't get him the chase. So 1-2 on Teoscar Hernandez. Kind of a good point. Potent maybe. 1-2 is in the dirt. It's 2-2. Make sure, again, you subscribe here, subscribe over at BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. Want to try to get that thing. Would love to get BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays to 100 subscribers before we wrap up today. That's going to be the goal. We're at 82 subscribers for BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. 82. Love to try to get to 100. All you got to do is click the link in the chat. I have pinned it. All you got to do is click the link, hop over there, and subscribe. Let's see if we can get BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays to 100 subscribers during the stream today. We're 18 away. Again, that is for your Blue Jays content. And if you like me talking, there'll be some live streams over there too eventually. So, you know, there you could do that too. But both you want to be both spots. Rowdy Tellez is coming up after Teoscar Hernandez striking out. First pitch to Tellez is over the plate for strike. It's no balls and 1 strike to Rowdy Tellez. Lefty-lefty matchup here, which really doesn't hurt Rowdy that bad. 0-2 now as he fouls it off. Rowdy Tellez was off to a great start last year, and he got hurt, missed some time. But what he did was good, right? 35 games, 8 home runs, really showed a lot. Versus lefties, 333. This is what I'm saying. It didn't show it there. He goes down on 3 pitches, chases a fastball up and out of the zone. Rowdy Tellez is going back to grab some bench. But Tellez against lefties hits 333. Hits 267 against righties. Obviously more at-bats, 86 at-bats against righties, 27 at-bats against lefties. But last year, handled lefties well. And that's what you like about him. That's why it's almost hard for Randall Grichuk because – or whoever's going to be competing with Tellez for that DH spot is that Tellez can hit lefties. World Traveler, welcome in. Thank you for being here. First pitch to Gurriel. He's jumping after it. It is 0-1. Montgomery's getting ahead of everybody here. Springer's 0-1. He grounded out on the first pitch. Nathan Wilson, favorite Jays player? For me, it is Vladdy. 0-1 to Gurriel on the way from Montgomery. Kicks and delivers and almost hits him. Gets up and close. Just misses that left elbow guard. And it is a ball and a strike on Gurriel. Again, I appreciate everybody for being here. Make sure you subscribe here. If you're a baseball fan, if you're a Yankee fan, it's a great place to be. Already seeing some new subscribers coming in. Gurriel fouls that one off. It's 1-2. So thank you to those who have subscribed to this point. Make sure, though, you also click that link in the chat and get over to BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. World Traveler, thank you for the super chat. I'm just seeing that. Thank you. A day off from work. Good for you. Good for you. Getting a Wednesday off, getting a St. Patrick's Day off. Are you going to be celebrating St. Patrick's Day in the traditional means? You have to let me know. Thank you for the super chat. So thank you, everybody. If you are subscribing here or there, let me know because I will give you a shout out and a thank you. I appreciate the support that provides. We have a few new subs. We're at 87. We're 13 away from 100 subs to BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. So we're going to keep trying to push that. This stream is brought to you by BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. We're going to try to get some new subs for that. It is 2-2 on Gurriel as he fouls one off. So we have seen in this at-bat a curve, cutter, curve, and that foul was the first fastball. Fastball sitting at 93 right now. Here's the 2-2 to Gurriel. Fouls it off. So the fastball's around 93. The cutter's coming in around 89. And that curve is sitting in the high 70s, low 80s for Jordan Montgomery so far. Umpire comes out and talks to Montgomery. Heads back behind the plate. And we'll have the 2-2 here in a moment. Are you considering different habits? I don't think I'm going to switch up the Twitter. I think the Twitter is all going to live under BALLCAP Sports. Eventually, what I'll do is we'll do away with BALLCAP Sports, and I'll go back to what the handle is. Gurriel makes some contact. It is going to be over to third, and DJ LeMahieu with a throwing error. And Gurriel reaches on an error by DJ LeMahieu over there third. So the Blue Jays have a base runner for Cavan Biggio. I'm interested to see this matchup. Montgomery and Biggio, lefty-lefty. Watch Biggio jump on the first pitch. Watching from Dallas, hoping to go to opening day against the Rangers. Gordon, it's full capacity. Get on in there. Make sure you take all the precautions that you need. Hopefully you got that vaccine shot. First pitch to Biggio is on its way. Right down the middle. Montgomery is pumping those fastballs right down the middle to start most of these at-bats. Nathan, you have to let me know, man. If you follow me on Twitter, let me know. Yeah, I've got for Twitter, what I'm going to do is probably just go back to Jim Riley Live at some point. Cavan Biggio with a grounder to Derek Dietrich, who tosses it over to Bruce, and the inning is over. Second inning done. We head to the third. Let's see if it's Hatch that comes back out for the third inning. Hatch, we've only seen him once against Pittsburgh a few days ago. This is his so this is just his second appearance, and he is going to come back out to pitch the third inning here. Pitch count isn't too bad. It's at 40. So you got to think maybe he's probably around maybe a 60 pitch count here. We'll see how this inning progresses. Score is 0-0. Who's your favorite Blue Jays all-time and non-Blue Jay baseball, Daniel? Favorite Blue Jays of all time is Alomar, non-Blue Jay, Griffey. Score 0-0. We are in the between innings here. Just finished up the bottom of the second. Hatch is throwing warm-ups to Kirk to get the top of the third started. Yes, we're going to get some Alejandro Kirk here in a minute. Well, in a few minutes. But thanks, everybody, for being here and hanging out and being a part of the stream today. Happy to have you all here. Really interested to see what we get from Hatch now that he's getting the pitch count up. What's he going to be throwing? Nathan, you're Blue Jays Pedro on Twitter. Yes, okay. Yes. I got you. Yes, we have exchanged some messages. We'll have to talk. Yeah, my Twitter for the longest time, and even still to this day, my problem I think with Twitter is I just disappear for too long, too many times. I don't know what it is. I'll disappear for like 2 days, and I think that kind of kills it. If you're trying to grow an audience, for the longest time I used it to consume. Now I'm trying to use it to create. So to have that switch, it's not easy. You can still see when you look at the number of accounts that I follow over 1,000, and I think I've got about 720 that follow me. So the ratio is all off, but I really don't care about that much. Griffey Jr. All right, so we got LeMahieu here. First pitch from Hatch is in the dirt, low and away. Kirk throws the ball away, gets a new one, and tosses it back to Hatch. It'll be 1-0 on LeMahieu. Hatch working quickly, gets a sign from Kirk, kicks, delivers, and slider comes back over the strike zone. 1-1. LeMahieu wasn't swinging with that. That's a tough pitch. That's a tough pitch right there. LeMahieu ready in the box. Hatch getting the signal from Kirk. gets it, brings it, and knocks him down. Didn't hit him, though. That fastball just got away from Hatch. Knocked DJ LeMahieu down. Good to be active on Twitter. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I try, but it is. I need to try harder. That's what I need to do. 3 balls and a strike, low and away. Wilbert, if it's not your bag, man, then you know, peace. 3 balls and a strike on LeMahieu. Hatch comes set, brings it. Hatch wild in that at bat. LeMahieu draws a walk. Hatch very wild in that at bat. Don't like that. Slider, fastball, changeup, fastball, and nothing was close. And he almost hit LeMahieu. That four-seam fastball was riding on him. It was all over the place. So we're gonna hope for something better. BTC and old man don't even have Twitter. Listen, it's good. It doesn't matter the age. I feel like Twitter is a good space to, follow reporters, follow news media, follow the teams. There's a lot of Jays content that you'll get through Blue Jays on Twitter that you won't get anywhere else. So even if you just create an account and then don't ever say anything, but you just, follow some people, Twitter's a good is a good resource. All right, 0-1 to Judge. That's in there, 0-2. So he walks LeMahieu, wild with LeMahieu. Now he seems to have some control back. It's 0-2 on Aaron Judge. Judge hoping to get a full season in this year after all of his trouble the last couple of years, right? 28 games last year, 102 games in 19, 112 games in 18. Has only played a full season once. He's got to get that this year. 0-2. We got a strikeout. Looks like a foul ball. 0-2. And Hatch is calling Pete Walker to the mound here. We're going to have to see what this is about. But Pete Walker is coming out. Thomas Hatch, something's wrong. We were talking about it in that LeMahieu at bat. The four-seam fastball was riding on him. He didn't have any control. He's ahead 0-2 here. He's kind of holding his side. And now he's holding his arm. I can't tell what this is, but we've got a meeting at the mound. The whole team is there. We're going to go to the bullpen early here. Something's wrong with Hatch. We're going to have to monitor Ben Wagner. He's down there to see what's going on. Hatch is coming out of this game. Don't know what it is. We're going to watch and see what Ben Wagner tweets, but that's not good. Elbow, forearm, it's something on the throwing side. So he's out. Very disappointing. Again, Ben Wagner's been a great follow this spring training, folks. If you don't follow him, you definitely want to be following Ben Wagner. He's got a ton of information. Hatch departs, heads straight to the clubhouse. So we're going to have to monitor that, see what happens. Biological, we are watching this through the BlueJays.com. They have a field cam, a live field cam. Trying to see who's coming in to pitch. Let's see here. So now we'll have some extra warm-up pitches as we make a change here. It is going to be Tice coming into pitch. Tice was not scheduled to pitch today. So it is going to be Tice coming in for the Blue Jays. Originally, this was the plan for pitching today. It was going to be Hatch, then Malone, then Liriano, and then Cole pitching for the Blue Jays. But Thomas Hatch goes out, and we get Tice to come in because of the injury. All right, that's disappointing. That is too bad. Hatch pitched well the first couple of innings. So we get Tice now. Let's see. Tice last pitched in 2019 with New Hampshire, Double-A baseball. He also pitched. No, I'm sorry about that. I have that crisscrossed. He pitched in Buffalo and New Hampshire in 2019. Pitched well. A 1.09 ERA in Double-A, a 3.27 ERA with Buffalo, and he comes right in, and on his first pitch to Judge, strikes him out. So Judge goes down. All he needed was the one pitch. It is a four-seam fastball, low and away, and Judge is gone. Tice gets the strikeout. But Tice pitching at Double-A and Triple-A last year, he's a reliever, exclusively a reliever. 113 appearances in the minors, 0 starts. He is a reliever. He has closed for Bluefield in 2017 when he first came up out of Central Arkansas, where he pitched 15, 16, and 17. So we get Tice in the game for the Blue Jays. Nathan, about Robbie Ray this year, I'm excited about Robbie Ray. I think that there's I think we're going to have a good Robbie Ray season. Tice is a good pitcher, just stuck under the players. It could be. He pitched well, like we were talking about earlier, Double-A and Triple-A. We have a steal. DJ LeMahieu steals second base. Didn't look like anybody was actually paying attention. So we got that. Rachel, just tuning in for a few. Welcome. Thank you for hopping in. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Rachel, come on back when you have some more time. Make sure you just subscribe. Subscribe here. We'll do this as frequently as we can, as much as we can. And we launched that new Blue Jays channel. So any Jays fans, make sure we check you check that out. We are looking for subscribers here. So make sure you have subscribed if you haven't already. And where this stream is brought to you by the new BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays YouTube channel. 87 subscribers young, 24 hours, not even 24 hours yet. So if you are a Jays fan, you want to hit that link that is pinned in the chat and go over there and just subscribe and come on back as we try to get that up. We'll probably do another Blue Jays watch-along stream over there at some point in the next week or so. So you'll want to be subscribed to both. Yes, Austin, new Jays channel. BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. It will be just Blue Jays content. There will still be Blue Jays content here. As Tice gets a strike over, it's 3 balls and a strike to Hicks. Hatch did get injured, Jays fan media. He did. We're waiting on word on exactly what's going on, but he was grabbing his throwing arm, whether it was the elbow, the shoulder, the forearm, something was up. Patrick, the game's not on TV. The game is just on the Blue Jays field cam. That ball is hit into the outfield, and it is going to be a flyout for Aaron Hicks. Right down the middle, 95-mile-an-hour fastball right down the middle. Hicks just missed it, and it is the second out. It's going to be Stanton coming up. So again, make sure you check out the new Blue Jays channel. That will be exclusive to Blue Jays content. There will still be Blue Jays content on BALLCAP Sports Baseball. On this channel, there will still be Blue Jays content. It's just we'll be able to go deeper into the Blue Jays content over there. So you'll want to be subscribed to both. It is 1-0. Tice and Stan. Again, Tice not scheduled to pitch today. 1-0 on its way, is in the dirt, 2-0. 2-0. Thank you. We have a few new subscribers to BALLCAP Sports Baseball. Thank you out there to anybody who just subscribed to this. Make sure you hit that like. Hit that like for spring training, for Jays baseball, for Yankees baseball. Hit that like for the field cam. I mean, the Blue Jays, I don't know if they scrambled to get this together or what, but we looked at that broadcast schedule at the very beginning, and there was a big hole from February 28th until March 12th where there was nothing. 2 weeks of baseball, and they fixed that. They fixed that, thankfully, with this field cam. So hit the like for the field cam. 2 balls and a strike to Stanton. Rides a little high. It's 3 balls and a strike to Stanton. On deck, Gleyber Torres. Torres 0 for 1 in the game today. Checks back to second. LeMahieu is back. Tice will get set up to do the 3-1. Musical still think 1 or 2 pitchers short of taking. I agree with you. I agree. I think the Blue Jays need a couple more pitchers. 1 for sure. So Shai Davidi just tweeting out, worrying scene in Dunedin. Thomas Hatch threw his 93.8 mile an hour fastball to Aaron Judge, yelped, and then called out Blue Jays trainer Voon Chong, was rubbing his elbow and forearm before leaving the game. It's not a good sign for Thomas Hatch. Not a good sign at all. So this is guys, this is what I was worried about with the Blue Jays rotation. Okay. Gleyber Torres swinging out of his shoes to try to hit that one. It's no balls and a strike. Is that if there is a bunch of injuries, we end up with guys in this rotation that we're not ready to have in this rotation for a team that wants to win the American League East. Pearson is delayed. We don't know what's up with Hatch now. Ryu has an injury history. That's why I really wanted them to go out the 0-1 sales high. It's 1-1. I wanted the Blue Jays to go out and get either through trade or free agency another starting pitcher. Jake Odorizzi, Taijuan Walker, somebody like that, just so that they didn't have to lean on Pearson to be a number 2 or number 3. Fastball catches the outside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes on Torres. And now they're in a position where if Hatch goes down, if Pearson can't pitch until May, you just see some setbacks. That is my only concern. Not that they don't have the guys that are capable of getting it done. It's not my issue. My worry is that it gets thin quick when the inevitable happens, when guys get injured and miss a couple weeks. Tice looking back at LeMahieu, checks him again. 1-2 Torres is coming. It is in the dirt, 2-2. Is Witt Jr. any good? Yeah, Bobby Witt Jr. is a beast. He is legit. Bobby Witt Jr. is going to be terrorizing American League Central pitching for a long time. It's a good thing Bobby Witt Jr. is in a different division than Toronto. 2-2 Torres. Tice, here comes. High, full count, 3-2. You see that Vladdy and Teoscar did? I did not see that, Nathan. You have to tell me about that. I saw that Vladdy went 4 for 4, hit a home run, and celebrated his birthday like no other. I saw that. Front office didn't want to spend money. I agree with you. That 1,000%. That's it, Kyle. But I think that's going to end up costing them. That in itself could end up costing them. If we don't make the playoffs, or they get a wild card spot and they're one and done, and it is because they didn't do enough with the pitching, then the $18 million that they spent on Marcus Semien was wasted. That is my worry. Now, there's still plenty of time. Listen, this season has to happen. These guys got to play, right? Here's a 3-2 to Torres, fouled back and out of play. They still got to play the season. Matz might be great. Robbie Ray might be great. Tanner Roark might just rediscover his velocity. This could be fine. So I'm not, trying to fire the alarms up and say that something needs to happen. I'm just voicing a mild concern at this point. I agree with you that we have the depth, but do we want to? They're young. I would rather have the experience is what I would rather have. I would rather have the experience. I don't want to go into a 5-game playoff series and let's say we got to rely on Merriweather or Kay or Baraki. That could be worst case scenario, but I think you know what I mean. That's true. This team is a year early. Last year was kind of I wouldn't call it a surprise. But it was definitely not expected to make the playoffs that soon. Torres with a fly out to right. That should do it. And that is going to do it for the top of the third. We will go to the bottom of the third. Kirk is going to be coming up. David Knight, welcome in. This year is a bridge. Yeah. But here's my thing about this year being a bridge. My only devil's advocate on that is, why do you spend $18 million on Marcus Semien then? That'd be me playing devil's advocate there. Next year and beyond is when we start competing. I'm with you. This would be a great year to see those pitchers develop. Yes. I do think, Kyle, that there will be some arms added. Could offer him the qualifying offer, but he might not take it because that's a 1-year deal. The planet Earth, the score is 0-0. It's going to the bottom of the third. Jordan Montgomery is going to be facing, we're going to finally see Alejandro Kirk. He's going to be facing Grichuk, who's at DH today, then Kirk, and then the lineup turns back over to Springer here in the bottom of the third. Some of the other people I want to interview, just line up. Just line up pretty much anybody in baseball. I want to talk to anybody and everybody. We had Mike Wilner last week. We have Ben Wagner tonight. Obviously would love to get through and talk to more. So, there's, Dan would be great to talk to. Buck would be great to talk to. I'd love to talk to some of the older Jays too. Jesse Barfield's pretty active on social media. Would love to talk to other Blue Jays content creators. We have had some other Blue Jays content creators that we've talked to. We talked to Blue Jays Today. We talked to 450. Now I'm blanking on their name. Apologize to those guys. 450 Dead Center. We talked with them. Eventually it would be cool to talk to Kevin. I just want to, if it's Blue Jays, definitely want to get that. If it is, and again, I love baseball. Would love to talk to anybody. Where I'm going to be talking to, it's not Blue Jays related, but again, for BALLCAP Sports Baseball, just something to look out for. I am going to be talking to, from the Cleveland Indians, I'm going to be talking to Jim Rosenhaus, who is with the Indians radio. So I'm going to be talking to him on Friday, and there will be some Indians content with Jim Rosenhaus coming out. He is, Indians radio. First pitch to Grichuk is high. It's 1-0. Next one to Grichuk is hit on the ground, and it is over to short, and it is the first out of the bottom of the third. So here comes Alejandro Kirk. Should have TO Sports Talk on here. He is a Blue Jays YouTuber. I haven't seen him yet. I need to look into that. TO Sports Talk. For sure. Look him up. TO Sports Talk. James Price. Right on. I have seen him before. Right. I've seen him talking Raptors. I'm going to give him a sub, and maybe he and I connect at some point. BTC, found your collab with the Blue Jays today. Cool. Yep, we did that one a few weeks ago. Actually, a few weeks ago. It's probably a few months ago now. Nathan, yeah, man, I'm open to it. 0-2 to Kirk. Outside, 1-2. Montgomery is really just pounding the strike zone. Montgomery with 31 pitches, 22 for strikes. 1-2 on its way from Montgomery to Kirk. Fly out to left field, and Frazier's got it for out number 2. Montgomery's cruising. Usually say a Yankees game will take forever. Montgomery's cruising. It's the inability to find the strike zone for the Jays. What's up, buddy?
Did Miss Barb send you anything yet?
She didn't.
Ugh, can you please check?
Yeah, I'm looking. Nothing, pal.
Who's batting?
The Blue Jays are batting. George Springer is up. It is 2 down here in the bottom of the third.
Is it 0-0?
Still 0-0. Blue Jays don't have a hit yet. Jay's still looking for that first hit. First pitch to Springer is high and outside. It is 1-0 on Springer. Springer jumped on the first pitch. Here's the 1-0 to Springer. Right down the middle, hits it pretty well, but right to third baseman DJ LeMahieu, who fires it on to Jay Bruce, and that's the third. Going over to the fourth. Welcome in. Want to see some Toronto Spring Camp Series? Again, welcome in, everybody, to this one. We are going a little bit longer here. I'm trying to figure out what happened to Thomas Hatch, too, by the way. Anybody that might just be coming in, please subscribe to the channel here, BALLCAP Sports Baseball. Please do that if you have not already. If baseball is your thing, I think this is a good place for you. So make sure you hit that subscribe. And also, if you're a Blue Jays fan and you have not yet, make sure to find, and I put a link in the chat. It is pinned. BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays is live. We need about 10 more subscribers to get to 100. It would be fantastic if we could get BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays to 100 subs while we are here hanging out. So please do that. Hit that link and then hop on back. I know I'm asking a lot. I'm asking for subs in 2 places. But if you're a Jays fan, I do think that you will want to be a sub over there. Planet Earth, this is a spot for you then. If you're a Yankees fan, this is a spot for you. Did a Yankees spring training update and posted that 2 days ago, I think. So you might be interested in checking that out. So now Tice is out. Again, Tice was not scheduled to go. We are going to get a look at Tommy Milone now. Tommy Milone is going to come out, and it is going to be his turn to pitch. I'll have Milone against Jay Bruce. This is going to be the Toronto organizational debut for Tommy Milone. He has not thrown a pitch in a Blue Jays uniform yet as he starts his warm-ups to Alejandro Kirk. Saw the stream on the feed. Right on. Yeah, Planet Earth, again, you can check out, did a Yankee spring training update the other day. So we're active all over the place. And again, thank you to everybody that is subscribing to BALLCAP Sports Baseball. A few more subscribers coming in. I see that. Thank you to everybody. Yes, and there is also BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays, which, again, we have that pinned here. You can just hit that, click that, and then subscribe and come right back. And we've also got BALLCAP Sports Bills Mafia for any Bills fans, and BALLCAP Sports Basketball. That'll be a good place for any basketball fans. Syracuse Orange, if you're a fan of the tournament on Friday night, when Syracuse plays San Diego State in the first round, I will be doing this for that. We'll be live streaming for that on Friday night. David, thank you for subbing over there. Appreciate that. Malone is a good depth guy. Totally. So, again, thank you, everybody, for the support as we march on here to the top of the fourth. Jay Bruce, Tommy Milone. Let's see how Tommy Milone can get over here on Jay Bruce. First pitch is strike. Tommy Milone, it's been around a while. Last year, spent time with the Braves and the Orioles. Here's the 0-1. Bruce fouls it off third base side, 0-2. 10-year vet here, Tommy Milone. Again, last year with the Orioles and the Braves. Didn't go so well with the Braves. Was pitching well with the Orioles. And, you know, the Orioles, I believe, let me see here, was there... Yes, traded. That's right. So the Orioles traded him to Atlanta last year for a player to be named later. Jay Bruce swinging, and he grounds out to Rowdy Tellez for the first out. Gary Sanchez is coming up. So Milone last year pitching well with the Orioles, gets dealt to the Braves. Didn't go well with the Braves. He ended up getting released before the playoffs. The Braves sent Greg Cullen and AJ Graffinino. This is a funny thing. So the Orioles trade Milone to the Braves. Milone does not pitch well with the Braves. Gets released on September 30th, but the Braves still had to complete that trade so that when they sent Greg Cullen and AJ Graffinino to the Orioles, it was on November 5th. It was a month after they had released Tommy Milone. That's got to sting. That's got to sting a little bit for the Braves. Guy's not on your team anymore, and you have to make that trade. You have to complete that trade. Gary Sanchez, the 0-1, grounded out to short. Bo's got it. 2 down, and Clint Frazier's coming up. Let's see here. I'm going to refresh my feed because I do believe I might be falling behind by a pitch or two. There we go. All right, it is 0-1 on Frazier. Down in the dirt, ball on a strike. Clint Frazier. Clint Frazier's got to get that playing time this year. We were talking about it earlier. Yankees fans, you got to want more Clint Frazier than you do Brett Gardner. But I think Brett Gardner is just going to have to play everywhere in the outfield. Gives you the lefty bat that you need. 1-1 is up and in. 2 balls and a strike on Frazier. You get that lefty bat that you need. So you gotta like that. We are 9 subscribers away from getting BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays to 100. So, again, if you are a Blue Jays fan, hop over there real quick. 9 subs away from 100. We'll try to get to 100 today while we're doing the stream. Frazier swinging through, and it is 2 balls and 2 strikes on Frazier. Here comes that 2-2. Down in the dirt. Full count. Milone and Frazier. Frazier's got a 3-2 pitch coming. He's got that left toe elevated. It is low, down and away. Frazier works a walk, and Derek Dietrich will come to the plate. Velo, yeah, it's coming in kind of slow, folks. 72 on that curve. Sliders at 77, changeups at 83. Have we seen a fastball from him yet? Changeup, we have not seen a fastball yet. That one is ripped right back up the middle. Dietrich with almost took Malone's head off. Back up the middle. So Dietrich is on, and LeMahieu's coming up with runners on first and second. Dietrich was all over that. Yeah, Milone, we'll see what happens with Milone. They're giving him a chance. In my opinion, Milone is competing with Francisco Liriano for playing time. And with that in mind, it's no surprise, it's no coincidence to me that Liriano and Milone are pitching on the same day. Liriano's coming in next. Probably want to get 2 innings out of Milone here, get through the 5th with Milone, and then probably a couple innings from Liriano. That's in the dirt, 1-0 on LeMahieu. Then you got A.J. Cole lined up as well. One and 0 on DJ LeMahieu. And thank you everybody for subscribing here. I appreciate that. think we've got about, I don't know, we might have about 10 to 15 new subscribers just from this stream. So thank you very much. If you're hanging out watching, you haven't subscribed yet, you're a Jays fan, you're a Yankees fan, subscribe to BALLCAP Sports Baseball. It's a good place for all baseball fans. We welcome everybody. 1-0 from LeMahieu. Grounds into a force out. Jays get the double play. A 75-mile-an-hour slider that LeMahieu gets out in front of and grounds out. So Jays get a double play and get out of the fourth just like that. Just as it looked like it might be getting ugly, Tommy Malone finds a way, gets out of it, and we go to the bottom of the fourth. Jays still looking for their first hit of the game. They'll send Simeon, Bichette, and Hernandez to the box. Also, something I'm excited about next week. Let me get this, another fun situation that I've got coming up. I'm excited to tell you guys about. Do you know who, let's see if I can get this right. It is Scout Girl Report. Do you know who Scout Girl Report is on Twitter? She's going to be coming on in 2 weeks' time to sort of do a breakdown of some analytical Blue Jay data. I'm excited to have her on. So she'll be coming on. She'll be here on BALLCAP Sports Baseball, and I'm excited to have her on. And I encourage you guys to go and check her out. She's got some great stuff. She does these deep dives into the analytics, knows her stuff, and I'm excited to have her on. So again, Scout Report Girl Andrea will be coming on in 2 weeks' time. So that's I'm excited about that. Hope you guys like that. I did see it, Nathan. I'm going to check that out when I'm done here. Let's see. Sorry, Cameron. Cameron, if this isn't your bag, then you know what we're doing here. We've got the Blue Jays field cam. There's no audio with the Blue Jays field cam. You don't have to watch me. I will not be offended if you put the Blue Jays field cam on and then minimize me. That's okay. There is no audio for that. First pitch is over for a ball. 1-0 Montgomery out here for his fourth inning of work. Has not a lot of hit yet. Simeon back in, Montgomery working quickly. But you can, put the game on, make that full screen and minimize me. I'm not offended. It is a ball and a strike. Simeon staying in that box. He's ready to move here. He's not wasting any time. Montgomery gets set, gets a sign from Gary. Kicks and delivers up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike as Simeon is actually taking a few pitches here. Something not many Blue Jays have done is take too many pitches. Here's the 2-1 to Simeon. Fouled off. It is even 2 balls and 2 strikes. World Traveler, no problem. Thank you. Yeah, so we don't want to get into any copyright situations. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Simeon with a fly ball out to Judge, and it is the first out of the bottom of the fourth. What are we at? 38 pitches for Montgomery. He's been very good. Very good, Jordan Montgomery has. So we are, so the way it works here is on my channel, you'll find video, you'll find highlights, you'll find clips, but you got to do it right. You got to, you got to understand the fair use clause, all that. Bichette jumping on the first pitch from Montgomery. Bichette has absolutely no interest in hanging around here. He flies out to Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge doing everything out there, gets the second out. Teoscar Hernandez is coming up. So you'll find video, you'll find clips. You're just not going to find it during this. Because I'll get a copyright strike, they'll shut the channel down, and then it'll be adios. You probably don't care, but I do. I think A few people might care. Sean, Hatch got hurt. Elbow, forearm. We don't know exactly. We don't know the extent. First pitch to Teoscar, swinging right through it. No balls and a strike. Montgomery getting the curveball over and getting ahead. No balls and a strike. So we got what happened with Hatch. Thank you. Keep smiling. I appreciate that. It is a ball and a strike as the pitch is up and away. Yeah, see, the game, it's nice to have the game, but they have no audio. It feels like something's missing. You know what I mean? Even, listen, if they could even just have the sounds of the game, I would shut up and just watch that. But you don't even have sounds of the game. You know, the snap of the ball in the glove, the crack of the bat, the player chatter, the wind, the fans. There's nothing. It is a muted feed, but it is something. So we are happy about that. And like I said, I can be here just to give you something to fill that silence. And you can minimize me if you'd like and just watch the game. Again, Blue Jays Field Cam on BlueJays.com. It's 2 balls and a strike to Teoscar. That is up and away. 3 balls and a strike. So make sure you guys, if you're enjoying this, if you like this, please subscribe and stay close. If baseball is your thing, this is a great place for you to be. And I'm excited for you to be here. And if you're a Blue Jays fan, even better now, BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays is live. 3 balls and a strike to Hernandez. It is low, just misses the plate. And Hernandez draws a walk. So we have somebody on base finally. 5 pitches that at bat, which is, again, impressive because that's over the average. Telez is coming to the plate. But you can check out BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays if you're a Blue Jays fan by clicking the link. I have it pinned at the top of the chat. Hop over there, subscribe, come back. I've got a Ben Wagner interview coming up. It is only going to be on BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. That kind of hurts me a little bit because obviously we've got, almost 6,400 subscribers here. BALLCAP Sports, I'm trying to get it to 100. Let's see. Telez flies one out. Looks like it's going to go foul. And so that Ben Wagner interview, depending on how it hits, could get 100 views on that channel. So I encourage you guys to go check that out. Posted on here could get a couple thousand. Posted on there might only get 100. But the Blue Jays content, really want to make sure the Blue Jays content really starts to live over there. Now, not all Blue Jays content will live over there, but the deeper dives will live over there. As I get more in-depth Blue Jays content, that will live over there. Blue Jays are still going to be making big news throughout the year, and that will be here on BALLCAP Sports Baseball. But the deeper Blue Jay conversations will happen on BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. So please hit that link, head over there and subscribe. Planet Earth Montgomery is still pitching. It's a ball and a strike to Telez. Montgomery might go 5 here, honestly, with the pitch count. It's ball and strike to Telez. Here it comes. It is, that's a ball. But home plate umpire called it a strike. It is 1-2. That was not a strike. That was off the plate. Montgomery steps back onto the rubber, toes it, gets the sign from Gary Sanchez. Telez awaiting. Everyone's ready. Here comes the pitch from Montgomery. Grounded to first. Jay Bruce going to pick it up, take it himself, and that's it. The 4th is over. Talking about Montgomery's pitch count. So 4 innings, hasn't a lot of hit. That walk to Hernandez was the first base runner. 2 strikeouts. Total of 48 pitches. I think he's probably out there for the 5th. I think he's got a pitch count of about 60 that he's working with here. So probably going to see some more Jordan Montgomery. MLB Zone, what's up, buddy? I saw you earlier. I'll give you another one. Why not? Other teams' announcers this spring, man, they've set the bar low. Listen, I'm not great at it. It's not what I do. Some of the guys, there's some good teams out there. There's some bad teams out there. Malone warming up now. Do I like TJ this year? TJ Zoich? Yeah. just YouTube baseball ambiance to throw that in the background as well. There you go. You get it all. You can have it all. So we are 4 in the books. Heading to the 5th. Malone is coming out for another inning. Got to think we'll see Liriano next. Jay's doing sort of a side-by-side comparison with Liriano and Malone to see who's going to get that lefty spot. 95 subscribers to BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. We need 5 more subscribers to BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. Do we have 5 Jays fans in here that have not done it yet? It is pinned in the chat. If you hit that link, it will take you right to BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays, and you can become a new subscriber. Again, tonight I will be posting an interview with Ben Wagner. Maybe we'll talk about Hatch and see what's going on with Hatch. We've got a good conversation lined up. So, Jays fans, make sure you subscribe to BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. Go over there, hit that link, hit the subscribe. We're 5 away from 100. And again, tonight there will be the interview, sort of a Blue Jays prediction video with Ben Wagner. Malone, first pitch over, misses inside. It's ball and no strikes. Where's the link to the Jay Sean? It should be at the top, pinned at the top. If you cannot see it, let me know. AJ, thank you for the sub. Sean, can you see it? It should be pinned at the top. I don't think it went away, but maybe it went away. We'll have to check that. Let's see. Did it go away? Still there. Yeah, pinned at the top. You can see it. There's a link. We'll take you right to it. Perfect. Thank you, Sean. Definitely want to catch the Ben interview. We're going to be talking about the Blue Jays. A 3-0 pitch is over for a strike to Judge. It's 3 balls and a strike. This is a tough matchup for Tommy Malone going up against Aaron Judge here. Aiden, you've got it right on. World Traveler. Yeah, it's good. So they're a good deal. Judge fouls that one off. It's a full count, 3-2. So we'll have that coming up, and I want you guys all to see that and don't miss that. How long did Hatch go? Hatch only went – he was in the 3rd inning when he started to feel the discomfort and came out. Yes, we could definitely make World Traveler a mod. And Judge draws a walk. So we are 4 balls, 4-pitch walk there. Not 4-pitch walk. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just talking right now. Judge draws a walk. Let's just say it that way. Let's just leave it at that. Thank you guys for subbing over there, BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. We're now 2 subs away. We are 2 subs away from BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays getting to that 100 number. We'll leave that be for now, and we'll come back in a little bit. But yeah, we can make World Traveler mod. First pitch from Malone to Gleyber Torres is a ball low, 1-0. Yeah, definitely. I agree with you, Kyle. 100%. Malone in here. Got to think this is probably going to be his final inning. And also, anybody that is maybe just finding it for the first time, BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays does now have the Mike Wilner interview. I've taken that down from the BALLCAP Sports Baseball channel. It is up on BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. The Mike Wilner interview from a few days ago is over there and only over there. Torres fouls it off. It is a ball and a strike. So again, make sure you are I think you want to live in both spaces now if you're a Blue Jays fan. You want to live here, BALLCAP Sports Baseball, and you want to live on BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. So there's a ball and a strike as it is Hicks. I'm sorry, I said Torres a couple times. Hicks is behind in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Judge is over there on first. Hicks swinging right through that one. Hicks going to be an important part of that Yankees team this year. No doubt about it. I think he's going to be the one mainstay lefty bat. Takes the 1-2, and we've got an error on Biggio. They're circling the bases, second and third now. We get a fielding error on Cavan Biggio. Judge goes to third. Hicks is on second, so Malone is in trouble here. Nobody out, and Giancarlo Stanton is coming to the plate. This is not a good matchup for Tommy Malone. Max, I'm glad you love Wilner. Wilner is there. Mike Wilner and I had about a 20-minute conversation, and that is on, again, BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. So make sure you head over there, check out that conversation that he and I had. First pitch to Stan is pumped right over the middle for a strike. Let's see, I'm going to refresh it again because, again, I think I've fallen behind by a pitch. So I want to try to keep up with it here. Next one is over. It's 0-2. Stanton, I don't think, was expecting Malone to just pump this stuff right over the middle. It's still 0-0, World Traveler, but Yankees are threatening with runners on second and third and nobody out. Stanton up. That is low, a ball and 2 strikes. Thank you, everybody, again, for being here. Make sure you subscribe and hit that like. Also, hit that like. Spring training baseball is upon us. We are getting ever so closer to opening day. Can't wait for it. Opening day is going to be a lot of fun. 1-2 to Stanton. It just misses inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody, as well. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. Let's check the count on BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. We are now 1 away. We're at 99 subscribers to BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. I appreciate to everybody that has subscribed. And Stanton goes down swinging. Great job by Tommy Malone there. That showed me a lot. I think that probably showed the coaching staff a lot too. That was a great job getting Stanton to strike out, throwing nothing faster than 84 miles an hour. It was all changeups. I guess that's his fastball. His fastball is 84. I don't know. It's his 84 to 76. So that 84 is reading as a changeup, but it must be a fastball. First pitch to Glaber is a bounder up the middle. Are they going to get Torres? A run is going to come across. They do get the out at first, as it was a little squibbler off the bat that Malone fielded nicely. They get the out at first, but it is a first run for the Yankees. But they get the out. They trade the run for the out. 2 down. Yankees get the first run across. It is 1-0. Jay Bruce is coming to bat. Job of the Cool. Who do you think will be in the Jays rotation? I think it's going to be Ryu and Ray. I think it is going to be Roark, Stripling, and I am forgetting somebody. Who am I forgetting, guys? Pearson is not going to be ready, but I'm forgetting somebody. This is shameful. Who am I forgetting? We said Ryu, Roark, Ray, Stripling, Steven Matz. There it is. Thank you, Kyle. All right, 1-0 on Bruce. So that'll be the rotation. Over first strike, 1-1. Oh, my back. Appreciate everybody that is. I think we're at like 20 new subscribers with this stream. So I appreciate all the new subscribers. Any new subscribers that is still here hanging out. Thank you. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot Steven Matz's name. Just spam Matz for a minute. Just make me regret forgetting Steven Matz. Spam the hell out of Matz for a minute. I'm okay with that. I deserve that. And we are at 100 subscribers to BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to everybody that has gone and subscribed to BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. I think it's 20 new subscribers with this stream. So thank you. I appreciate that. And again, keep an eye out because later today there will be the interview, the conversation, the sit down with Wagner. It's 2-2 to Bruce. Ball is low and in the dirt. It is a full count to Jay Bruce as Malone's trying to get out of this thing. Still have a runner on third as Jay Bruce is up here battling. Let's see. It is Aaron Hicks over there on third base. Tommy Malone trying to get out of this thing. Only allowing one run. Can't wait to do this for the regular season. I'm excited for that. I hope you guys are excited for that. Jay Bruce fouls it off. It's 3-2. Yes, 100 subs is a very nice start. That's a great start. We want to try to get that thing cranking. You know, we'll ultimately do these kinds of streams over there as well, and that should help. That should help too. All right, full count to Jay Bruce. It is swing and a miss, foul tip right into the glove. It's all right, David. I told him to. I forgot Steven Matz's name, so I told him to spam Matz. I gave him the okay. I deserve it. I couldn't. I was asked who's going to be in the Jays rotation, and Steven Matz just wasn't coming to me. So we go bottom five. Jay Bruce with the strikeout there, and it is 1-0. Gotta think that's going to be it for Malone as well. That'll probably close the door on Tommy Malone. Francisco Liriano's coming in next. Malone with 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk. I'm sorry, 2 walks, 1 run. It was unearned because of the error. And 2 strikeouts through 38 pitches. And Montgomery is coming back out for the 5th, which makes sense. Just 48 pitches as he starts the 5th. Jordan Montgomery has been great. Jordan Montgomery has been very good, just pounding the strike zone. And partially, I don't know. I mean, the Blue Jays, they are swinging at everything. Good outing here from Montgomery. Got to feel good. Jay Cruz, yes, Blue Jays fan. Definitely a Blue Jays fan. But I love baseball too. So that's why, this channel, you'll see everything. You'll see just baseball on this channel. And that's why it has been rebranded BALLCAP Sports Baseball. Yeah, not really showing much patience at the plate. I agree with you there. Gotta be, I bet it's spring. Who knows? Listen, spring training games, these guys are working on things. This could be the approach. They could have said, guys, once you go out there and we want you to swing early. Guillermo Martinez, the hitting coach, could have said, guys, don't want you to see more than 4 pitches. Find your pitch and hit it. I mean, that's what we've seen. Springer has seen 3 pitches so far today. So I don't understand that. Or I don't understand. No, I'm sorry. I just got a message that just said somebody was timed out. I'm not sure who is, if somebody's timed out. Gurriel, first pitch is over for a strike. Again, Montgomery just pounding the strike zone. 0-1 from Montgomery. He's coming over, and it is inside. Ball on a strike. Salvador, welcome in. I know, David. I hear you. Blue Jays Pedro, Nathan. Oh, okay. So Nathan, I think you're still listening. If you're still listening, hold on, I'll tweet at you. Let me tweet. Let me respond. Sorry, guys. 1 second. I don't think there's a way to undo it. I do apologize that Nathan, I think you can still hear, but it has we just have to wait for it to the timer to run out on that. Sorry about that. Okay, so what do we got? I just missed that. Gurriel striking out. Cavan Biggio coming up. Again, lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch from Montgomery is coming, and it's right down the middle for a strike. He keeps doing it, getting ahead of these Jays hitters. We're going to see a lot of Jordan Montgomery this year, folks. And, hey, let's see as much of Jordan Montgomery as we can now. And, so we can tee off him during the regular season. That pitch is low for a ball. 1-1. Cavan Biggio this spring hitting 273. But listen, it's the spring. Who really cares? 1-1 as Cavan brings that front foot back into the box. He's ready. Montgomery getting his signs from Sanchez. He's ready. Kicks and delivers, and it is inside. Almost clips the shoulder. It does clip the shoulder. Cavan gets ever so slightly grazed on that front shoulder, and he's going to first. So it'll be the second base runner on Montgomery as Cavan gets nicked. So we've got Cavan Biggio on first after getting plunked. Can't really call it plunked. Grazed. And Randall Grichuk is up. Again, just the second base runner that Montgomery has allowed. Yep, Jonathan, 1-0 Yanks. Jays still don't have a hit. Nathan, you're back. Good to see you back. You should be a sportscaster and not be a good sport. I mean, that's the thing about, on YouTube. If you want to be a salty sportscaster, you can. Here is the 0-1 from Montgomery to Grichuk. No, that's not. He's going to throw it over to first and make sure Cavan stays close. Oh, and 1 on Grichuk as he waits. I'm with you, Jonathan. I want this thing to get going. Vladdy goes 4 for 4 yesterday with a homer and a triple. And was it the triple yesterday or 2 days ago? Either way, Vladdy is ready to go. Let's just start the season. Grichuk following that one back. It's 0-2. No, World Traveler Nathan got timed out. Always check your mic though. Oh, I know what you mean. I got you. All right, 0-2 now. Grichuk and Montgomery. Really want Grichuk to do something here. That's upstairs, 1-2. He, in a sense, is playing for some playing time between him and Teoscar and Tellez. All three of them can't play. Someone's going to have to sit. 1-2. Grichuk. Oh, it's a bad pitch to swing at. He's out. Grichuk out of instinct starts running down to first, forgetting that Cavan was there. And he's out. 2 down. It's not great for Grichuk. So, Alejandro Kirk coming up for his second at bat. Again, everybody, thank you for being here. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Thank you for being. Even if you don't want to subscribe, you just want to hang out. I'm good with that. I appreciate you being here. But if you are enjoying the baseball content, the watch along, and Cavan with the steal second. But if you're a baseball fan, if baseball is your thing, this is a good spot for you. Make sure you subscribe. And if the Blue Jays are your thing, you definitely want to be here, but you also want to be over at BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. And there is a link to that in the chat if you're just finding the channel now. All right, we are 1-0. Alejandro Kirk, Montgomery looking to get through the 5th inning here. It has been some smooth sailing. Montgomery had 62 pitches, so this might be his last hitter. Here's the 1-0 to Kirk. It is in there for a strike. How many pitches he goes? The Yankees probably want to get through this at bat, through this inning. But I can't imagine they're going to want Montgomery to go too much further, but we'll see. 1-1 in the dirt, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike on Kirk. Let's see that hit tool. Let's see that 60 out of 80 hit grade that the scouts gave him right here. A lot of the little competitions here for playing time. Talking about Grichuk and his playing time that he's going up with Tellez and Teoscar. I mean, all three can't play in the same game unless some pinch hitting. All three won't be starting regularly. It does give them depth in case there's injuries. But then here, playing time for a catcher between Kirk and Jansen. I think I read a story a week ago about how Kirk has a good chance at breaking with the club as the backup catcher. Whoever wrote that, I don't remember who it was. I read that and I was like, yeah, I think so. Of course. 2-2 to Kirk. Montgomery gets the sign. Checks back on Biggio. Here comes. It is foul, pulled foul over third base side. So we'll do the 2-2 one more time. So we got 2-2. Montgomery trying to get through this fifth inning without allowing a hit. Yankees fans, you got to love what you're seeing out of Montgomery. Montgomery's setting up to be in that rotation, and he's earning it. 2-2 to Kirk is on the way. Lifts it into center where Aaron Hicks is going to glide over and make the catch, and that's going to do it. Fifth inning in the books. 1-0 Yanks. I think we're going to see Francisco Liriano coming out next. It's going to be Gary Sanchez, Clint Frazier, and Derek Dietrich coming to bat. Watching to see if it is going to be, in fact, Liriano. I think we get Liriano for a couple, and then it's AJ Cole. Liriano did not pitch last year in the big leagues. It is more Tommy Malone. All right. Good. I'm good with that. David, have a good one. So we're going to have some more Tommy Malone here, which is all good. Again, thanks to everybody that is here. We are in between innings right now. Malone warming up to start the sixth. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for being here. We've been living around 100 viewers, for the majority of this stream. So I appreciate everybody that's been coming in. Maybe some folks coming in and out. It's all good. Blue Jay fans, Yankee fans, I'm glad you're all here. Thank you. Make sure to hit that like. Kirk coming back out to finish up the warm-up tosses with Malone. Make sure to hit that like. If you're a Blue Jays or a Yankees fan, and if you're a Blue Jays fan, make sure you check out BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. All right, Malone finishing up these warm-up tosses. All right, guys. I'm going to refresh my drink here. So give me 1 second. I will be right back. I will be right back by the first pitch. So hang tight 1 second. Sorry, guys. Fixed. So we're talking about Thomas Hatch. So Thomas Hatch, Shai Davidi just tweeting out that Hatch left the game with the elbow and forearm discomfort. We'll have more info after additional imaging is done. 2 balls and a strike on Sanchez is in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike. Yes, that's a good point. World traffic. Couldn't read my lips. I was trying to, with the feed being completely silent, I wanted to try it myself and see how it worked out. Didn't work out well. Sanchez swinging over that one, fouling it off. It is a full count on Gary Sanchez. Hoping for some good news on Thomas Hatch, I'll tell you that. That is for sure. There's a full count right now on Sanchez. Hey, guys, if you want to, you can also find me on Twitter. If you haven't yet, I'm on Twitter at Jim Riley Live. If you want to find me over there, I post on Twitter when I am putting up new videos and all that, talking about baseball as it's happening in real time. And what's really cool, I don't know if you have seen something Twitter is working on and is going to have is, what's it called? Just was looking at it a second ago. Twitter has a new sort of audio thing coming out. It is called Spaces, where you can basically create rooms to talk with people. I can't wait for that because we're going to do that a lot. We'll be doing a lot of those spaces where my followers on Twitter and me, we can talk Blue Jays, we can talk whatever all the time. I saw that. That's exciting. I can't wait to do that. So make sure, again, you find me over there for when Spaces goes live and we can talk some more. Who do I have winning March Madness? I still have to take a closer look at that. Sanchez hits one out in front of the mound. Tommy Malone fields it and tosses over for the out. And that is the first out. And I don't know if anybody else is experiencing the same thing I'm experiencing. I am getting a reconnecting message. Is anybody else getting that? Blue Jays fans, Yankees fans, anybody watching this getting a reconnecting message? Gary Sanchez grounded out to the pitcher and broke the thing. Anybody else see that too? Let me know. You got reconnecting as well? I got an ad running. We got an ad. Don't have the game, but I have an ad. That's exciting. Just checking a couple things. Yep, still reconnecting. So we have lost the game. We still have game day. Clint Frazier pops out on the second pitch. There we go. We're back up. And this is the Clint Frazier pop-up right here. And it is going to be Derek Dietrich coming up. So a nice inning so far from Tommy Malone. Like what we see from Malone. Again, I appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And hit that like. I have no idea. I don't even know how many likes we are at right now. Are we doing okay on the likes? How are we doing with likes, folks? Not at 100 likes. We got to be close. We are at 82, 79, 80, 60, 66 likes. So hit that like if you haven't hit the like yet. If you're just hanging out, if you have not hit the like yet, hit that thing. And we're reconnecting again. Looks like we're going to have some trouble here. We do have, okay, there we go. And here comes Liriano. So what was that for the pitch count then? It was about 50 pitches for Malone, and they pulled him. Yeah, 48 pitches. So the pitch count was probably 50 there. Obviously, don't expect him to get through the next batter with just 2, but this is good for Liriano now. We get to see Liriano again. It's basically what the Jays are doing is side-by-side comparison between Liriano and Malone. It's basically what's happening. Again, make sure to hit that like. Let's get that thing up there. Let's pass Let's pass 70. I think we're at 67 right now. I know how it works. I mean, you just don't. Sometimes you got to be reminded to hit it. World Traveler, have a Zoom conference. Take care. Liriano taking his warm-up tosses right now. And Liriano back. This is his age 36 season. I'm sorry, no, 37. Age 37 season for Liriano. Got to think he is getting close to the end of his career. Very decent career for sure. 1,800 strikeouts in his career. 112 wins. Does have a losing record right now. 112 and 114. But we got Liriano. Yankees did not get a home run. Yankees got a run off of they had runners on second and third. Nobody out. One out. Looks like Dietrich is going to ground out to second, and that's going to do it for the top of the sixth, go to the bottom of the sixth. But the Yankees got a run on a little grounder, a little squibber in front, over towards the first base, second base bag. That hitting it to the right side was enough to get the runner in from third. Jays did, trade the run for the out situation. But thank you guys for being here again. I know I really do appreciate that. I think I've said it about 100 times now, but it is greatly appreciated. And make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed yet, because we'll be doing all sorts of content. And over on the new BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays, we've got Ben Wagner coming in later today, this evening, that he and I will be talking, and we'll be posting that. Yankees fans that might be in here did a Yankees spring training update the other day. You might want to check that out. That is on this channel. So appreciate everybody. Appreciate the support, everybody. We're at 108 subscribers over on BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. So thank you guys for that. If you don't subscribe, it's all good. If you don't subscribe, we'll just see you again next time. And with that Yankees spring training update, I had one of my buddies, Ernie Acosta from WFAN, who was the producer with Evan and Roberts for a long time. He came on. All right, so Yankees have a new pitcher. I would love for you to subscribe. White Squad White. Yankees have a new pitcher in. It is Jhoulys Chacín, former Brewer, coming over here for the Yankees, trying to make the club. Jhoulys Chacín's been around for a while, folks. He's been around. This is his 13th season pitching in the majors. Came up with the Rockies, Arizona, Atlanta, the Angels, the Padres, the Brewers, the Red Sox, the Braves. He's been all over. 7 teams. The Yankees would be his 8th if he can make the club. So we'll see what Chacín does. Chacín and Gary. I think that's Gary. Have the Yankees made any changes yet with the lineup? Greg Allen is coming in to play center for Hicks. Estrada is in to play second for Dietrich, but Gary is still behind the plate. Jonathan Davis is up for the Blue Jays. Last inning, we also had a couple other changes for the Jays. Logan Warmoth came in to right. Looks like Austin Martin is in the game in left for the Jays. Valera is in at third, so the Blue Jays starting to make some changes. It's Jonathan Davis right now batting for Springer. It's going to be a while till we get to Martin. Chacín pumping some fastballs in there, getting ahead 0-2. Chacín now ahead 0-2 on Davis. Gets Davis to ground out to Gleyber Torres. Tosses it over to Bruce for the first out. Marcus Semien coming up. Semien 0-for-2 against Montgomery. See what he can do here. Montgomery was working quickly, kept the pitch count down. Chassin out here. First pitch to Simeon. Swings at the very first pitch, lifts a fly ball out to right. Judge is going to settle underneath it and make second out. So 2 pitches to Davis, 3 pitches to Davis. Yeah, 3 to Davis, 1 to Simeon, and Bo Bichette's coming up. Let's see. Bo's going to stand in here. Bo, to this point, again, 0 for 2, did have a strikeout against Montgomery. First pitch coming over is a ball inside. Chassin featuring the 4-seam fastball and 2-seam fastball, both around 93, 94, and a curve. Here's the 0-1 to Bichette. Bichette rips one out to left. Clint Frazier will gather it in, toss it back, but Bo Bichette with a nice piece of hitting there gets a base hit, and Logan Warmoth is going to make his first appearance of the game. Again, Warmoth in here for Teoscar Hernandez, who was 0 for 1 with a walk. Warmoth playing right. Logan Warmoth on the spring does have a home run, so we'll see what he can do here against Chassin. Chassin getting the first 2 Jays hitters out. Davis and Simeon rather quickly. Bo with that hit. Here's the first pitch from Warmoth now from Chassin is strike. Maybe a little high, but it's at the letters. That's in the strike zone. Channel for the game. So it is on the, it's a stream. Job of the Cools gotcha. It is a stream from BlueJays.com. It is their field cam view. There is absolutely no audio. 0-1 to Warmoth is outside. It gets by Sanchez. It's going to be a pass ball. Bo Bichette moves up second. So Warmoth has a runner in scoring position now. It is just the BlueJays.com field cam, and that's it. It's not on Yes. I don't believe the Yankees would not be running the field cam on their website. So this is it for the game. So hope you guys are able to catch that. And again, if you want, I've said it before, I'm not offended. If you want to minimize me and make the game full screen, I would get it. Warmoth out ahead of that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. He cannot hold up and slow his bat down. He falls behind 1 and 2 on a nice pitch there from Chassin, a curveball. Got to think that curveball is going to come back again after that. Chassin, the 1-2 pitch to Logan Warmoth. Here comes. Curveball perfectly placed. Warmoth just watches it, and that is going to do it. Warmoth a spectator there for that last pitch. But Bo Bichette gets the first hit for the Blue Jays, but they are down 1-0 heading to the 7th. It might be delayed. I keep refreshing it because I feel like I'm falling behind by a pitch or 2. Let me refresh. We're all running off of MLB.com essentially, right? So it shouldn't be too bad. So we do the best we can, though, with tech. Austin, Vladdy would have homered today? Probably. I don't know. Jordan Montgomery was throwing darts. I don't know. Jordan Montgomery throwing darts. Blue Jays don't get a hit until he gets out of the game, right? So that's that. Leading off for the Yankees is going to be DJ LeMay. He's going to get his 3rd at-bat, and then that's probably going to be it for DJ. Then we got Judge, and then we have Greg Allen, who has come in and replaced Aaron Hicks in center field. Got to do a refresh on my screen here. So, again, DJ coming up against Francisco Liriano. It is first pitch is in there for a ball. Second pitch, another ball, throwing the 4-seamer and the 2-seamer here to DJ. DJ fouls the 2-0 pitch off. It's 2 balls and a strike. to LeMahieu as Liriano's first few pitches just kind of all over the place. Hoping to get that under control a little bit. That two-seam fastball that DJ fouled off was first thing relatively close to the plate. And again, DJ just missed it, so we'll see. So it's 2 balls and a strike. Just reading Shai Davidi's tweet. Again, that's the news of the day for the Jays, unfortunately, is the Thomas Hatch injury as LeMahieu grounds out to Otto Lopez, who is now in at second base for the Blue Jays. So pretty much all of the regulars are out at this point. Moreno is catching for the Jays. Like I said, Martin is in the left. Warmoth is in right. Ureña is at short. Lopez is at second. Davis is in center. So the Blue Jays have done a line shift here. Only Tellez at first is still in the field. They still have Grichuk listed as the DH, but Tellez is the only original from the starting lineup. We've got Judge coming up now. Judge falls behind early, 0-1. Liriano tosses, it's registering as a changeup, the 86-mile-an-hour changeup in there. Next pitch, another changeup. It's 1-1. Liriano, did I say somebody else? Yes, it's Francisco Liriano. It is now 3 balls and a strike as Liriano working. It's trying to stay away from Judge, but they're all high. That's dangerous to live high against Aaron Judge. 3 balls and a strike. Liriano, again, I feel like Liriano is in competition with Malone for that lefty reliever spot. Jays got Baraki. Jays have K. They're not going to carry 4 lefty relievers. Even still, Liriano and Malone are going to be fighting. Judge singling to center fielder Jonathan Davis. So a 1-out single there for Aaron Judge as he sort of goes with the pitch and drops it in there for a 1-out single. What are the chances of Malone or Liriano making it as starters? I think very slim, Jabba. My all-time team from any era, that's a tough one. That I would need to think about to give you an honest answer. We're talking about favorite players. Obviously, Griffey would be on that team, and Alomar would be on the infield. Outside of that, I'd have to give that some thought. Greg Allen, it's a ball and a strike. First pitch in there with the fastball. Second pitch, changeup missing low, so it's 1-1 on Allen with Judge on first. Judge now 2 for 3 today. So we'll have the 1-1 on the way in a minute. All-time team. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, if we're just talking teams. For Jays, yeah, definitely the 93 team. The 93 team was stacked. We'll see what Allen can do against Liriano. That ball is lifted to center field, but Jonathan Davis is going to range over, make the catch, 2 down. Stanton coming up. Blue Jays in the bottom of the 7th will have, let's see what we've got. We'll have Tellez, Austin Martin, and then Brivik Valera in the bottom of the 7th. And I'll be completely honest with you guys. I think the bottom of the 7th is going to be the last inning that we are here. If you know the channel, you know me. I've got kids around as well, so they need some attention. So we're going to do the bottom of the 7th, and that'll be it for this. But we are in the top of the 7th right now. And again, I appreciate everybody that's here. Make sure you hit the like if you haven't hit the like yet. Jays fans, go check out BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. Liriano had 0-2 on Stanton. And if you're not a Jays fan and baseball is just your thing, Yankees fans that might be here, sub to the channel. This channel is Safe for everybody. Ball and 2 strikes. Stanton. That was low. This channel just appreciates and celebrates baseball as a whole. My stream is behind by a minute. I do see Stanton is going to single to Davis in center. Aaron Judge is going to move over to third, so you'll have runners on first and third for the Yankees, and Clint Frazier. No, not Clint Frazier. Gleyber Torres is coming up. Torres is 0 for 3, has the 1 RBI in this game so far. I mean, Stanton with that hit, just a rope right back up the middle. Appreciate everybody that has subscribed today, so thank you. This sort of was a last-minute thing. I wanted to do this to, again, got to get the word out about BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. Got to get the word out. So this was how we did that. Sort of a last-minute thing. Decided to do it about 2 hours before game time. Threw everything together. Listen, if you're here for the first time and you haven't done this before, I do a pregame as well. So I love doing this watch-along second screen thing. But there's also some thought that goes into this. I've got pregame. So anybody that's just checking us out, here's the first pitch to Torres. It is on the corner for a strike. We go through the lineups. We go through the pitching information. We take a look at the pitches. I mean, we do a whole pregame. So make sure if you've enjoyed this, next time we do it, stay close because there's a lot that goes into the pregame as well. And that I think you'd enjoy. So make sure to stay close to the channel for that as well. Trying to do a full, well-oiled thing here. It is a ball and a strike on Gleyber Torres. Yankees making Liriano work here. Liriano now up to pitch 22. That is called a ball. All right, we are 3 balls and a strike on Torres. Pitch 5 of the at-bat comes in as a strike, so it's a full count to Gleyber Torres. Three balls and a strike. I'm sorry, 3 balls and 2 strikes, waiting for the 3-2 pitch. It was a nice slider, though. And pitch number 6 is a line out to center. Jonathan Davis with the catch. Gleyber Torres is retired. The Yankees do not score. And we go to the bottom of the 7th, where for the Blue Jays, it will be Tice, I think for the last time, and then they'll probably get someone in there to first. He is the last regular. He's the last regular in the field anyway. So Tice will get an at-bat. Then we'll see Austin Martin and then Valera as Liriano gets out. Blue Jays have one more pitcher today, and it is going to be Cole. A.J. Cole will make an appearance. He will be next. I got to think Jays are going to want Liriano to get through the 8th, and then Cole can pitch the 9th. As we change innings, it looks like Chacin is coming back out for a second inning. Interested to see if we can get something good from Austin Martin here, because again, Austin Martin will be batting after Tice. And everybody, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. If you can get out there and have some fun, get out there and have some fun, or stay home and have some fun. Whatever you got to do, have fun. Chacin finishing up these warm-up pitches. All right. Tice walking up to the plate. No, my mistake. That was the third base coach. A couple more pitches here from Chassin. Gonna have to watch to see what's going on with Thomas Hatch. And now Roddy Tellez will walk up to the plate. So again, Tellez and then Austin Martin. Tellez fouls off the first pitch. Second pitch from Chassin is a slider that misses down and in. It's a ball and a strike. Again, Chassin, a veteran around for a long time now. If he made the Yankees, it would be his 8th professional team. Spent the bulk of his career with the Rockies. Here trying to make it with the Yankees now. So we are 1-1 on Tellez. Also, we have Socrates Brito. Jays fans remember Socrates Brito well. Out in right field. 1-1, strike. And we have 1-2 is a curveball that misses outside. It's 2-2. To Rowdy Tellez. Yeah, I think everyone's just listening at this point, Nathan. I think everyone's just listening. Which is all good. Like I said, maybe these are the people that minimize me and just they're watching the game, and I am perfectly fine with that. 2-2 from Tellez is fouled off. Then Austin Martin coming up next. 2-2 to Tellez is a curveball. Swings right through it. And Austin Martin is going to come to the dish. Haven't seen a lot from Austin Martin to this point. He's got 8 at-bats and 1 hit. But he does have 3 walks here in spring training. So we're going to hope to maybe see something from Martin. He gets ahead 1-0. On deck for the Blue Jays is Valera. Austin Martin with the green socks to boot today. Got like that. Again, we got the green hats. We got the St. Patrick's Day socks. 2-0 on Martin. Next pitch is a 4-seam fastball. 2 balls and a strike to Martin. Love to see him get a hit here. Again, just 1 for 8. Does have a handful of walks, 3 walks. Would love to see something from Martin here. See him get a base hit. It is 2 balls and a strike as a fastball gets over. Chassin working low and away to Martin. Everything has been low and away. 2-1 is a ball. It's 3 balls and a strike. Again, everything is low and away to Austin Martin here. 3-1 is fouled off. It is a full count. 3-2. Nothing has been above the knees and over the plate. Everything is away. So we got 3-2. That 3-2 was the closest thing to being over the plate. Everything else has been over. And the 3-2 pitch is a fastball high. Austin Martin draws a walk. That will be his 4th walk. 1 hit, 4 walks for Austin Martin. I do like that green maple leaf on the mound. That looks nice. That is nice, Java. So Austin Martin draws a walk, and Breivik is coming up. Again, make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. More of this is coming. Not just this. This channel is about a lot of things. There's going to be some editing that we'll be doing during the season, player locks for debuts, one-on-ones for some really cool matchups. You know, can't wait to see Bauer and Machado go head-to-head. Can't wait to see Cole and Vladdy and things like that. There'll be a lot of those one-on-one matchups where we basically take the game down to just those matchups, and I run basically every pitch from those matchups. It's a cool way of looking at a micro segment of the game. We got that. Every now and then we do sort of the closer look breakdown kind of things that John Boy has made famous. We did a closer look on the Lourdes Gurriel drop the other day. We did a closer look breakdown on the Shohei Ohtani, his first outing on the mound. So you see a lot of that stuff along with these watch-alongs and play-by-play. Jays are playing home games in the league. They have announced at least the first few homestands they're going to be playing in Dunedin. After that, they're going to reevaluate, which is smart. Don't announce the whole season's in Dunedin. Don't announce you're in Dunedin until the All-Star break. Don't put a time frame on it. Just let's look. They have basically looked out the first few home series, and they have announced that they will be staying in Dunedin. Breivik with a grounder up the middle. It is going to – we got a double play? No, we get the – Breivik is out. Martin makes it to second. So we got a runner on second. 2 down. And here comes Jordan Groshans to pinch hit for Grichuk. Nice spot here for Jordan Groshans. So there's some good stuff coming. Really, really look forward to that. And again, we launched BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays so that we can dive a little bit deeper into the Blue Jays content, because BALLCAP Sports Baseball is all baseball, including Blue Jays, but it is meant to be all Blue Jay, all baseball. BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays will be just Blue Jays. I don't want to, hit my Padres fans and my Dodgers fans and my Yankee fans and my White Sox fans and on with more Blue Jays content that they want and then they bail. So BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays will allow me to have a deeper Blue Jays conversation with the Jays fans and keep baseball as, again, the overall baseball thing. String Cheese, yo, what's up? Nathan, if we were to start a radio broadcast or just a podcast to do these interviews with players or reporters, yeah, I mean, it's hard to get them. And there are. I don't know if you guys have seen the Walk It Off podcast. Check them out. They have some great interviews. They're doing that. They have that. They're on YouTube. I think it's the Walk Off podcast. It's a good one. Jordan Groshans here, 2-0, fouls it off 2-1. That's going to get foul. Hit that one pretty well, but it goes foul. It's 2 balls and a strike with Jordan Groshans. The kids are getting restless, folks. I can tell you that. The tablets only go so long. 162 this year. Love it. I was worried for a minute we were going to get shortened up there, but worked out. Jordan Groshans ahead, 3 balls and a strike on Chassin. String Cheese, Jays fan. Great. Welcome in, String Cheese. Make sure you check out the BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. It is pinned in the comment at the top of the chat. Make sure you check that out. You'll want to have the subscription here because there will be Jays content here still, but we'll be diving deeper into the Blue Jays content over there. BALLCAP Sports Blue Jays. There's a link for that. You'll want to click on that, subscribe, come on back. We're doing this for a few more minutes here. We've got Groshans up. Moreno's on deck. It is a full count to Jordan Groshans. Actually went a little bit longer than I had planned to today, but it's good. Yeah, thank God it's 162. 60 was depressing. Thank God we were able to work that out. And Jordan Groshans is going to strike out on a foul tip. Jordan is struggling. It's spring training. Okay, I get it. But Jordan Groshans is now 1 for 10 with 4 strikeouts. It's all right. He'll be fine. So here is the deal. I said we were going to go to the bottom of the 7th. We are done with the bottom of the 7th. It's heading to the 8th. I am going to sign off. I really appreciate everybody for coming in to do this one. I would keep going, but like I said, the kids are over there and they're getting a little restless. So I'm going to go and entertain them. I think we're going to do some drawing or some coloring or something fun like that. Fun. So that's what we're going to do. Looks like AJ Cole's going to come in now. Looks like Liriano is done. So they're going with Cole now. Is this an 8-inning game? This might only be an 8-inning game. Anyway, thank you guys for being here and checking this out. I hope that I was able to be some audio, a voice for the stream as it was going. Make sure to hit that like on the way out. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. More content coming, more Blue Jays, more baseball, more everything coming. Enjoy the rest of the game, folks. And let's see, just checking a few more things in chat. Yeah, enjoy the rest of the game, everybody. Take care and go Jays.